Well, hello there. It's a beautiful September fall day here in Alaska. Today's a little bit of an impromptu video. Today is my site visit day, so I'm out doing site visits, meeting with new clients, checking up on jobs, and I'm actually going to go and meet Swanee on a job. He's bringing the 26 Hitachi up to a repair, and I'm going to go up there and give him a hand, give him a second set of eyes to knock out a drain field repair. So we're going to head that way and see what that looks like. He's using the 450 to haul it up beautiful Anchorage hillside. So we'll get to the job and check it out. So today's repair is spurred on by someone selling their house. So a lot of times what happens is people go to sell their houses and our local municipality requires that they have their septic tested to make sure that it's performing adequately and to protect future buyers of the home. Just the same type of thing you'd have for as like a home inspection or a water test, that type of thing. So in this particular case, the engineer went out to run his test, identified an issue, and then wants a certified contractor to come out and remedy that issue to make the septic whole and functioning properly. Maybe he needs a certain item replaced so that he can accurately obtain the data that he needs to show that the septic system is working accurately. So a lot of those things work hand in hand, and I believe we are installing a new monitoring tube on this job. So one crazy thing about some of these old roads up here in the upper hillside in South Central is a lot of times these roads are built by either gold miners or military, and these roads, what they would do is they would just come through and they would shoot for an area that had a lot of trees in it, and they just cut down, like in this particular area, they cut down a whole pile of spruce trees, and as they go, just lay them down and lay them down and lay them down, and then cover them up with maybe if you're lucky, some road fabric, but they'd sprinkle some dirt on them, cut in some very rugged, rudimentary ditches, and then that was the road. And so to this day, this particular road is so primitive, so basic, and occasionally you'll see a log pop up out of this road and pulled out with an excavator and put it back together. And that's just how it goes. That's how these roads were built back in the day. All right, Swanee has the 26 here staged, all ready to go. We're gonna dig up a couple of monitoring tubes, see what's going on there, make sure they're functional and doing what they need. How'd she start up for you on the cold morning?
A little rough.
A little rough?
Yeah.
You use the glow plugs on it?
Yeah.
Nice. There you go. Good. Okay, well, we got the west end of the field exposed, and it's supposed to have 6 inches of effective or drain rock, and we're seeing probably an average of 2, maybe 3 inches would be very generous. It's very dirty, anaerobic growth, biomat in there. The sand is very anaerobic. Luckily there's no standing water, but look like they used dirty drain rock as well. So we're just gonna work with what we've got here to put the monitoring tube components back together in there, and then it'll be between the engineer and the city to hash out what to do with this next. So we're getting ready to pipe this hole and put some anti-frost jacking measures on the pipe. The last one did not have that, and between being stuck off the end of the leach field and where it was put, it looked like it was, if it wasn't any drain rock, it was frost jacked out a long time ago and tilted over. So we're gonna get that fixed up properly so that doesn't happen again, and put it in whatever drain rock that we found, and then move on to the east end of the field. All right, well, we wrapped up the repair, and I'm home now, having dinner and hanging out with the family. There was a, not a super challenging repair, but we were disappointed to see that that drain field was not built even close to specifications. It had, I mean, not even a fraction of the drain rock that it was said to have had, and that it needs to be a legal and working septic system. And as a result, you could see quite the failure going on in that leach field, even though it had some level of advanced treatment on it. So we finished our scope of work, passed along all of the information and documentation to the engineer, and we will let the municipality and the engineer work out what they want to do about it from here. So job well done. Swanberg did a great job organizing the repair, and we're working alongside with Mariah in the office and getting all that coordinated, and a well-executed repair on steep drain.